Hello everyone, welcome back to the Dark World, and I've realized we need to find another fortress. I need blaze rods and I need some nether wart to do some potions as well as some other things. And the problem with the nether is that it's hard to navigate. It's hard to explore. Lava all over the place, you could fall in very easily and so forth. We need a safer way to travel. I haven't been able to find another fortress in there, so it's not anywhere nearby, and we're going to have to do some extensive searching. And to help us do that, we need a jetpack, I think. So that's the plan for this episode. And if I could spell it better. There we go. Alright. We're going to go with the Ender.io version. There's an Ender.io version which is from here on. This is the thermal expansion version up here. I think it'd be fun to do the Ender.io. I've done the thermal expansion one, so I'm going to try the Ender.io version. And this is a little bit too ambitious for us right now. We're going to miss a component of it. And so we're going to have to do this the armor version, and we're going to have to do the tier 4, which is going to require tier 3, which is going to require tier 2, and then tier 1 is where we're going to have to start. So we could start with this. We're going to need a lot of different metals. You can see in my inventory I have quite a bit of resources here, and this is kind of a lot of the materials we're going to need. So I got them ready to go. And first thing we're going to want to do is make up some of these alloys. So that is going to create some conductive iron. Conductive iron. That's one resource we'll need. This is going to take a little while, so in the meantime we're going to craft that belt. How did, is it 2 for leather? Oh. Off to a good start here. I don't even have enough leather yet. I'll go grab some more leather. It's a pretty easy resource when you have cow farm anyway. So, alright, there we go. So we got the leather strap. Oh, we should be... Oh, we're not almost done yet. Alright. Can probably make use of this. So the next thing we're going to need are these thrusters. So we need basic gears. We need conductive iron. We're going to need some basic capacitors. Copper. I forgot to get enough copper, didn't I? We are going to need 44 minus 8 is 36. And we got enough in there, so grab it all. Not gonna all fit here. How many? We need 44. So we'll see if I'm right about the calculation. Put that back. Alright. Are we about done? Yes, we are. Okay, next thing we want is here. That's going to make our redstone alloy. Yeah, redstone alloy. And we're going to need 3 of that to get started with. Yeah, better just wait for it. Alright, 3 pieces. Alright, and this we got to turn into some of this insulated redstone, because we need that right there. Alright, we need gears, conductive stuff on top. reason we need all the copper was for basic capacitors. We need 44 of these altogether. And we don't have enough redstone in the table. So I'll grab some more. Goes here. Alright. Okay, 44. Two of them. We're gonna go here. Oh yeah, we're building two of each of these, aren't we? We need 2 thrusters total. Right, so we gotta do 2 of all of these. 4 basic gears, 2 redstone. Gears, 1, 2, 3, 4. Need 4 redstone. And there we go. 2 of those. Those go there. I think these go here like this. Yep, belt and another capacitor. Capacitor, there we go. And I guess it's our first tier 1 jetpack, which isn't very powerful. It's only got 25,000 RF storage in it, whereas this one's gonna have 40 or 400, I mean. So it's quite an improvement over the tier 1 version. To make that, it's you notice it looks pretty similar. So do these look pretty similar. There's a few changes. We're gonna need machine chassis. Need 4 of those right here, and we'll have to put our capacitors back in to make those. Okay, 4 of those. Here, this thing's gonna be done by now. Next thing we're gonna need is this row. This is gonna make our electrical steel. Yep. And we're gonna need a fair amount of that. Conductive iron, so we're gonna need this next. We don't have any of that. Can't put those in yet. Put those there. Alright. Basic capacitors, electrical steel, alright. We should have what we need. We don't need that, just 2 of those. These go down here. 2 redstone, basic capacitors, and we need electrical steel. 2, 1, 2. There we go. Those go there. This goes here. Electrical steel, capacitor. 2, 3, 4. Tier 2. Next is tier 3, and now we get 2 million RF. That'll be nice. Now we're getting into double layers. Double layers. Need some enhanced stuff. We're also going to need some of this. Click. And this, yeah, iron, ender pearl. We need 4 of those, I believe. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, grab the rest of this. I'm not sure where we need those. Yeah, I do. I know where we need that. 10 of those. So this is our pulsating iron. We're going to need our Okay, we need 4 diamonds, 4 emeralds. I forgot to get those. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. And 4 of those are done. Next, we're going to need to work on the energetic alloy. We need a lot of that. That's not what I want. Take those, put them around like that. Put a diamond in the middle. Alright. Redstone alloy there. Oh, we're going to need some of that, aren't we? Energetic alloy. Okay. As you can see, this is kind of an elaborate process. A lot to it. So we need double layer capacitors, redstone alloy there. Well, actually we're going to need... Okay, that'll be all of it. Actually need this stuff to make our double layer capacitors. Put these back in. I think we need 4, don't we? Yep. We need 5 altogether, actually. So let's make 5. No, those don't go there. Those go here. And used up all the energetic alloys. We'll grab some more. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Those go there, these go here and here. 1 there, 1 there. Tier 3. 1 more tier to go. And that's going to be the vibrant level. For this, yeah, I'm going to... have to wait for this to kind of process. And I think all the rest of the ender pearls are going to go toward that. So I'm going to pause. I'll wait for all this to be done, and then I'll come back. See you shortly. And we're finished with that now. 45. So put those in. It's not going to use up all the energetic alloy. Need 4 of these to start with. Surround this emerald. Okay. And we put this here, and we surround it. Just like that. Now... yeah. Perfect. Next thing we're going to need is some of the high level conduit here. Those go there, those go here. Need some octatic level. We're gonna need some brightness for that. Alright, put this in, alright. And we get some spike and lag. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6. Alright. 8, lumberjack in the corners. Perfect. Sounds like my math is all working out good. Just like that. This goes here. Or at least it almost worked out alright. Am I missing one? I think we need one more. Oh, we got. Okay. And we need 4 more. Okay, yeah. And that should give us our tier 4. Excellent. So, put that in there to charge. Now this thing's good, but it doesn't have any armor. If we want armor, we've got to add armor to it, like with this. And this basically has the tiers as well. So we need to add dark steel last, electrical steel, conductive iron, and this is what we start with. So let's do that. Okay, we got 5 of this, 1 more iron. And there we go. So we're going to put this in with conductive steel first. And then we're going to want electrical. And then we're going to need some dark steel. That's one too many. Alright. And that should be alright, so this thing's charged up. And finally, we go here and put this here and this here. And there we go. So now, we can put this on here. And we should be able to fly. Turn on, there you go, hover mode. Alright. So we hit space, we can fly up. And we're in hover mode, that's why we're not falling. Highly recommended. Unless you've got some way to prevent fall damage. And you can hit shift to go down. You notice we're dropping slightly. A little bit each time. So you gotta kinda go up a little bit every once in a while, I guess, to counteract that. But this will help us get around a lot faster. Yeah. Not bad at all. Turn off hover mode. Turn it back on so we don't die. We got a few more flowers out here, thanks to the bees. I did not plant these. These just spontaneously appear because of the bees when they do their thing. They end up pollinating even though they can't get out of this, you know, sealed area, but somehow they fertilize them anyway. So, alright, so we got a jetpack now. That's going to be really nice. We'll be able to explore the nether a lot easier that way. We could go there now, but maybe I'll wait for next episode with that. We got some extra stuff we don't really need to carry around. Alright. So another thing I'd like to do is work on down here. Did some research, not a lot, but I got a few things. This I'd like to make some of this thaumium. Problem is, we can't really get pure precantatio by itself, and so I'd like to make this. What this is going to allow you to do, well, let me back up for a sec, talk about basic alchemy. So, the idea here is you make a cauldron, you right click with the wand. Actually, we'll do that. I'll show you the iron. We don't have the iron. Got a little bit of thaumium, but not enough. And I got that from chests under Greatwood Trees, so we need a more reliable way. Where's my iron? My iron. I just grabbed some from here. Alright. We need a more reliable way to get thaumium when we need it, so why not just make it yourself? So that's what we're going to do. And we go like this. And there's your cauldron. And, or that's, is that cauldron? Yeah, cauldron. And then when you right click with the wand, turn it into a crucible. And this is what this is all about now. You fill it up with water. Then there's these recipes. You need to have these certain aspects in here. And the way you get those is from, you know, we have metal for here, for example. This iron has 4 metallum. So, if we fill this up with water, and we have a heat source under it, like lava, for example, and we don't stand on top of it or else we're going to end up taking damage. But we just take one of these and just, you know, throw it in there. And that would provide the 4 metallum to the mix. Now, let's look at like an igniter, for example. Here we need 3 ignis, 3 lux, 3 potentia. So throwing iron is not going to help us. We're not going to get these. Lux we could get from torches. It has 1, so we'd have to throw on 3 torches to get the 3 lux that we need. And this one works out pretty good because you can use, I think, charcoal, and you get 2 ignis, 2 potentia. So you'd want to throw on like 3 charcoal and 6 torches, and then you'd have 6 of all of them. And then you could do this twice, and then you just throw in 2 glowstone, and it would use these up, combine it to create this. So if we look at metallum, we just need precantatio, and we need to throw in an iron ingot. You can't really get precantatio by itself. When you're trying to do alchemy, it's handy to come to here and look at what you're trying to find. So here, precantatio. So these are all the sources we know of, things that we've scanned that have it. So could use like ender pearls. There's mossy cobblestone. That would probably be a good option. You want to find like cheap items typically. So the mossy cobble, I think we have some of that upstairs. Let's take a look at what it has exactly, because it's not going to have just magic in it. I can tell you that right now. And I'm not sure exactly where. There it is. Yeah, 1 magic, but it also has 2 other aspects. So if we throw in, say, 4 mossy cobble, right, to get the 4 magic we need, we also got 4 of these other 2 elements that we don't need. And so they're going to go to waste. They're going to cause what's called flux, which you can read about right here. This will tell you all about the nasty flux. You don't want it. So it's better to try to avoid it. So what can you do if you can't find something that just has magic on it by itself? Well, you can try to extract or break down an item, say the mossy cobblestone, and get the 3 components separately. And then you can just use the magic and save the other 2 for other purposes you might need for those for later. And basically the way you do that is with one of these. And what this will do is, well, when you assemble a thing, we can read about it here, but it'll cook an item, sort of like a furnace. You put the item in and then you put some charcoal. It'll break it down. This breaks it down, And then it kind of goes up into one of these, an arcane alembic. And from there you can have these ascension tubes, and it can go out one of those to fill warded jars, which are what these are. And so it'll make more sense, I think, when I show you. So let's just get started with this. We're going to need some stone. Once we build this and assemble it, then I can explain it a little easier and demonstrate it. No stone there. Stone, we got stone here. There we go. And we'll need some shards. And you can use any shard you want, so we'll just use whatever we have the most of, which would be the earth. Let's do like 2 of those. So, there we go. And stick the wand in. Stick the wand in. And there you go, you got your arcane stone. Next, we're going to need a furnace and the crucible. Well, we made a crucible. We'll just use that. Well, let's just make a furnace. Well, I got one up here, I think. An extra. I'm going to replace these furnaces. Yeah, I still got one here. So that'll be the first step, is the, what's it called? I'm not sure, we'll see when we make it. I forgot what it's called already. And it goes like that, and we don't have enough man in our... Alright. Have to go kill some stuff, I guess. Look for an aura. Or a node somewhere that might have it. Yeah, maybe we'll just wait till I've charged up my wand, and we'll come back and do this maybe next episode instead. Might be a little better. Yeah, this is interesting. So I got the thaumium scoop that I was going to research, and I only got one thing here. So I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to hook it up to or how to make it work. This might be a bug or something. So I'm not sure what to do about that. Oh well. I've gotten a little farther with these ruins. Not quite up to tier 2 yet. Or tier 3, I mean. We got tier 2. And storing some blood in this orb. Yeah, it still shows in there sometimes, I don't know. But yeah, we don't need it in here right now. I don't know if yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about. So we got 304 there. Let me grab the knife too. Demonstrate this. Okay, so our altar's empty. And we can check it and see, yep, 0 LP. If I click out here, it says 3040 LP. So there's a distinction between what's in the altar, the blood that we have in the altar, and what's in the network, and this is what this is showing, a 3040. When we use the knife, and we have to be kind of close to the altar, puts blood in there. If we use this, see, we got 840 LP. We got 3040 still in here. When you cast spells and use things that require LP, it generally drains it from your network. And so the way you get it into your network from the altar, you throw your orb in there, and you can see it's slowly sucking it up, going down while this is going up. So that's how you go about transferring the power into your network, whereas where you need it when you do some of the more advanced stuff, like some of the sigils and stuff require that LP, then it'll draw it from your network. And so if you have some extra blood in your altar, sometimes you can just throw your orb in there. Later on, you want to, come up with a better way to get a lot more stuff in there. And what works the best, and what we're probably going to do is like have monsters that get killed and their blood gets put into the altar, and we'll have an orb there all the time that sucks it up, and so it'll constantly, probably slowly, but it'll be a constant refilling of our LP network. But that's a long ways off still. I just thought I'd mention that little detail, since I don't think I mentioned it before. I don't think there's too much else left to do here. Jetpack. Fun to fly around. This will make exploring a lot easier. So it's a nice item to have. About time to harvest these again. But I'll do that later. So I think next episode I'll try and get this wand filled up. I'll probably go in the Nether, explore around, try to find the Nether fortress, one of them. And so the start of next episode, it might be in the Nether, if I find one. I'll start the recording from there. We'll explore it a bit, locate what we need, probably come back to the base, and we'll do some interesting stuff at the base then. So that's going to be all for this episode, I think. If you enjoyed the video, then go ahead and leave a like. And I'm not getting too many views, so I don't know, if you can tell your friends, that'd be helpful probably. It's more interesting if more people are watching. I get better feedback on what people want to see, and ideas from what you all guys want to see. If you guys have any ideas of what you want to see, then let me know. I'd like to hear your suggestions on what you'd like to learn about or whatever. I know a lot of these mods are pretty good, so if you have something you want to learn more about, maybe I can cover it for you and explain how it all works. And yeah, so till next time, I'll see you guys later. Take care.